Hi friends, welcome to the Sacred Wildflower. And in today's video, we are going to get a general message for what you need to know this week. Okay, start with a little bit of a pre-shuffle of the cards here. Actually, I want to start off with an oracle from this deck here. It's one of my favorite decks to work with. I'll leave the guidebook out to the side. We're gonna get started. There you go. Okay. Anticipation. Usually when I pull this card, there is a certain amount of anxiety that is felt. Yeah. And then that with the purification card coming right after it. It's one of those feelings of anxiety where it feels like, you know, you have a rain cloud or a storm cloud over your head, and you kind of feel like you need to clear the energy around you because it feels like something negative maybe sticking to you. Like I'm feeling like that's the thought process, like why is this always following me, or you know, that's kind of what I feel like with that. But that anticipation card, sometimes it's like survival mode. You or someone could be experiencing that where they feel like they're in survival mode. So we're just gonna, let's just see, because I'm sure there's some keywords there. That can be picked up from that card. Anticipation. Yeah. The event or outcome you've anticipated is about to occur. Take advantage of your foreknowledge, preparing for what's to come. So something like that would make me feel anxious. I would definitely feel anxious about that, especially if what you're used to is certain circumstances maybe not working out in your favor, or you may get a sense of that there's like there's something that's going to change. There's something in plans that are going to change, and so you're feeling a certain level of anticipation that is building up inside. And that can cause anxiety, especially if you want things to feel a little bit more stable around you and you're really looking for that and desiring that, and it just hasn't occurred yet. Yeah. Am I often surprised or caught off guard by how things turn out? Yeah. And just like the bird by itself, the quail anticipates danger by hiding among low-growing vegetation, keeping a careful watch and monitoring for predators. So it's like being aware that there is something to come that you need to be prepared for, and it's putting you in more of a position of defense, or maybe you have been experiencing this up until this point. There is a change coming, though. There is something that is coming. Let's see if we can get a clarifying message on that with the traditional tarot. King of Wands. Yeah. Perhaps maybe this could be you who is anticipating something, an outcome, a reaction, a response. You're waiting for it. Or this could be a person that you are being watchful of or watchful for. That's funny. There is a waiting energy. I could feel it. I feel it. Waiting, anticipating. one more for anticipation energy, please. Thank you. Hey, come on. Tower. The tower. This is what I'm saying. It definitely... Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the world. So... change for sure. This is what we're anticipating here, some type of change. It could be that you are this king of, like I said before, you're this king of wands energy where you're sort of bracing yourself, you're anticipating a specific response or reaction, and you kind of have the foresight to kind of know that it's like a tower type of situation, if that makes sense. Like you have the foresight to know that the outcome may not be immediately, like it won't feel good initially, right? That's what I'm getting here. It certainly doesn't feel good initially, but you are anticipating it. Even if you know that there's something to come and it's putting you sort of in a defense, you are anticipating it. So it may not catch you off guard. I mean, obviously the impacts is still there, right? Depending on what the situation is about. But you kind of, some way, somehow, you anticipated it. You're anticipating it. I'm going to just get one more on this. Oh, okay, well, we got three. We got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is still in a position of watching, of waiting. Could be that we got ourselves in this position. We're just waiting to see what's going to happen. We have our hands behind our back, right? What is in our hand? What do we have that is what are we planning with our hands behind our backs? You know what I'm saying? I feel like no matter the outcome, it'll be something that you're still going to be able to navigate through this despite what is unfolding before you or currently right now. So that was the first one, but then we also have these two cards that appeared here, and it's the Three of Cups and the Five of Wands. So this could have to do with a group of people. It could have to do with an environment, some type of social environment. Could be related to career or social, personal life, where perhaps things started off copacetic, but then we have personalities involved and things end up being like Five of Wands energy. It could be some sort of inner conflict as well in regards to people in our surroundings. I just heard waiting for the other shoe to drop. Leave. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is, to be honest, one of my least favorite cards in tarot. I just don't like it. I know usually people say it's about balancing and some sort of fairness, maybe regarding material wealth or something like this. Equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles. But I won't say always, I just dislike it because there's another aspect to it where it feels like getting crumbs, or like you have to constantly be in a position where you are saying, okay, you know, holding your hand out, and we're waiting. Holding our hand out and we're waiting for opportunities, waiting, to get the right opportunity, waiting to for people to give us attention and things like this. This is how sometimes I feel with this card. And I could definitely see that given the previous cards, put it into context there. I definitely don't like that, especially if we know that we are ultimately abundant beings. It's like, if I'm really an abundant being, why does it feel like this? Why do I feel like one of these less fortunate people? Or like somebody else has the power to really change your life and affect your life in significant ways, and that can feel unfair sometimes. Yeah. So the following cards that come after that, this is again going to be the bottom of the deck, is the Queen of Swords here. And I just feel like the Queen of Swords with maybe the Hanged Man, it's talking about an elevated mindset, a shifted mindset. Like maybe there's a certain pattern that you've recognized with this situation that's unfolding, and it looks pretty damn familiar, right? Perhaps you've experienced this before, an outcome where you're anticipating a tower moment. Oh God, like here we go again type of situation. And I think sometimes, even if we do see those patterns, it's like a shift maybe in mindset and shift in how you're going to proceed with this. Even if the outcome is tower, right? Things fall apart, but it's like changing your energy about it. In a sense, like where we are aware that this is going to happen, we're anticipating that this is going to happen. So instead of behaving or thinking and really feeling like how we used to before, come from a place of empowerment. That's what I see here. The Hangman and the Queen of Swords. Coming from a place of empowerment, we're changing our mindset about how we see this thing that's happening before us, right? And with that will come authenticity here, being true to yourself and saying, okay, well, I know this is going to, proverbial SHIT is going to hit the fan. But I was aware of that. I saw the patterns and I said, you know what? I'm not going to let this affect me the way it used to. I see that it's not good. What can I learn from this? What were the signs that I saw before? How can I act how can I act more swiftly and with more boundaries and more self-respect? Like I know that, I know about this. I could see the patterns, and how can I shift and get myself out of the situation before things happen? Or how can I brace myself in a way where it's not so damaging? And I could walk away from this having learned about myself a little bit better, knowing myself a little bit more, knowing that I am really intuitive and I know something is going to happen before it kind of just like unfolds before me. Authenticity here with this card, which is something that I really don't get. I don't really get authenticity with this, but it's coming out, so it's for a reason and for somebody. And because of that authenticity, you shift from a place of Six of Pentacles, where we already discussed it, into the King of Pentacles, who's definitely more confident, more grounded, and more sure of themselves and their abilities and what they have to offer and what they deserve in this world, in life in general. That's what I get there. And we have death at the bottom of the deck here, so it's really just transformation here. Change, change, change. Enough of this. Okay, let's get one of my other oracle decks that I like to work with a lot. This is going to be our closing message, I think. All-seeing heart messages. These are like my angel messages. That's how I like to see these cards. They're the artwork, the illustration is extremely powerful, and yeah, it speaks to me. Let's see the heart space for the collective. Do they need to? That was fast. Resurrection. Isn't that awesome? You can't make this stuff up. Resurrection. And let's just take a look at the artwork. Isn't it something? It really is something. Let me take a look at the book really quickly. So, with the resurrection, finding the silver lining in a situation allows for renewal and rebirth. Count your blessings and contemplate how to grow from your hurts. There we go. Right? All of what I just said summarized here in this beautiful heart space card is really what I feel here. The keywords here are gift, silver. So maybe that could be a material that is helpful for you, silver, to help you to remember how to grow from your hurts. In this card, negativity is drawn from the system, resulting in transitional birth. If you are wounded or have taken on more than you are comfortable with, meditate on this image to allow the situation's silver lining to come forward. There's self-knowledge here that is valuable, or caution for the future is gifted to you. Silver is said to connect the astral body to the physical and promotes a feeling of coming home and removing hidden fears or being stuck in another realm, unable to come back. So it's like a fear of looping, that pattern recognition in certain situations, like, oh boy, here, this is starting over again. Helping you break free from that. So I think in this current situation, in this time, this message is coming to you so that you understand that maybe this time is the final time that you are going to experience this. But the opportunity can only really come if we are willing to see this time as really willing to recognize that this time we have the power to change or shift out of it, right? By being authentic and not in denial that there's something here that's not right, or there's something here that's going down, right? Our authenticity is what's going to lead to our abundance here, essentially. Absolutely beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I think I'm going to end the reading here. Just keep it a little concise and sweet, not getting too deep. You can leave a comment down below if you resonated with this. You could like, subscribe, all the good things, and I will come back with another video.